News 5's Isani Cayetano reports.
For a second day since the start of the week, students have stayed away from classes at Faith Nazarene Primary School in San Ignacio. Their absence is the result of an ongoing dispute where both parents and teachers are demanding the immediate removal of Polycarpia Petch as principal.
The school has been going through issues for the last 4 years, as far as I'm aware, because my child has been coming here for the last 4 years. And there's been, as far as I'm aware, there has not been sort of a consistent management or running of the school. There's been issues at different levels. For example, like my child for the last 4 years has not had like one full teacher through the whole school year. To me, that is wrong. You know, I think the teachers, some of the teachers have come to meet here. Some of the teachers have come here and met me here as a parent, but they have come and encountered a problem here, and I think they have gotten enough. I think some of the parents have gotten enough. Some of the students will have enough, but they can't say nothing because in reality they are not given that initiative to say anything. And I think the frustration over the holidays have taken a toll, and the teachers have decided to take a stand, and they want the head of the school to be changed.
As a parent for one of the children enrolled here at Faith Nazarene, you were mentioning earlier that when the principal was suspended at the end of the last school year, there seemed to have been a sigh of relief, a collective sigh of relief among parents and teachers and students. Can you go back to describing that for us so that we could get an understanding or a perspective as to what really is taking place here?
Well, you know, the thing with it is that I think you know, the school runs within a 11:30 time or whatever, but you find that when the suspension took place, everything seemed to be more efficient. Everything seemed, I mean, you know, the students, even the students seem to be wanting to be here on time more. More parents seem to be around here. You know, it's like if and the teachers were all in their classroom. You know, the things were running straight. I think that before that you would find that there was more of they seemed to be confused. They did not seem to be or seem like whether they are coming or going, because of whatever pressures they were faced with. They did not seem to be able to come down or to be able to focus. And I could see that within the students, within the parents, and within the teachers.
Parents and teachers are alleging a number of infractions on the principal's part, including misappropriation of funds. While General Manager Raymond Shepard declined comment today, Fernando Cruz, whose child is enrolled here, says information has not been forthcoming.
What I've heard, or you know, what the bit of feedback we get is that, you know, they want the principal to be changed. They want a change, you know, and I think this whole thing about being fired or whatever, I don't think that is within the criteria at all. They just want a change, you know. You find another teaching job somewhere else, because I think even remaining within the same environment, it's like, you know what, it will create the same animosity among parents, among teachers. I think the teachers want the same thing, but for whatever reason, the Ministry of Education seems to be putting its foot in there and actually wanting to hinder this thing from taking place. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know whether they were intimidated because the principal brought in a liar, and I guess typically within Belize, we know that whenever a liar gets thrown into the equation, people seem to be intimidated. But I think the teachers have had enough, and they themselves are telling their management that they will not step back into a classroom until that head is changed.
Teachers of Faith Nazarene say they will remain on strike until the situation is resolved. News 5 understands that initially Principal Petch was placed on long leave, but since the prolonged absence doesn't speak to her removal from the school, teachers have rescinded on that agreement. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.